Hello, welcome to the Diva Show. We are going to have, I wanted to say a swell time, but I'm not too sure. Considering that Ghana is playing for third position, I'm not too sure I'm going to watch that game. I hate to play second fiddle. I loathe third place. I want the ultimate and nothing else, so I'm not too sure I'll be watching that game. But yes, if you find yourself close to a TV, cheer on the Black Stars of Ghana. They've done well. Congratulations to Kwesi. He got us exactly where the foreign coaches always take us. On that score, I think he should stay. He shouldn't be fired. He's done great. Anyway, this morning I'm discussing the African Cup of Nations. Ghana's performance. Some have described it as woeful. Others say it is shambolic. Others have chosen the word abysmal. Whichever way you put it. We were there last year. We stopped again at the semi-finals. So I think it's more of being static. You know, we need to find a holistic approach to our game. Anyway, so I'm here with Miss Ghana, now kindly shooter, the beautiful Miss Ghana, with an infectious smile and the crown. You should give me the crown before you go. Anyway, so how have you been?
Great.
How's Miss Ghana treating you? The title, Miss Ghana.
No, it demands a lot, but yeah, I'm hanging in there.
When you say a lot, what does it mean?
Okay,
Smiling when you don't have to smile?
Oh, not necessarily,
Okay.
but you know, I'm working on my project and we've set up a foundation, so you know, we have a lot of things we have to do. So, yeah.
Okay, there are a lot of people you need to reach.
Yes. And that's why we set up the foundation, because we realized that what usually happens is that all the past queens, when they come in, they pick up a project they are passionate about. Although the projects are laudable, they are not sustainable. So once the person hands over the crown, nobody hears of the person, nobody hears of the project. So we set up the foundation that the other queens that will come will take up the project and then it will be sustainable.
Oh, fantastic. That's a fantastic idea. Yeah. Anyway, she's here with her first runner-up, Nadia.
Yes.
Also looking very resplendent this morning.
Thank you.
What have you been up to yourself?
As Nas said, working with the foundation at Laboni. So what we are doing is next week we are actually traveling to Tamale on our first project, which is the Leila Witch Camp. So we are going to Kushegu, the district.
I know that Witch Camp.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's where we are going next week.
Yeah, I'm happy you chose that camp because a lot of women out there considered witches and they've done nothing. All they had to do was grow old.
It's
and
very sad to actually see like our grandmothers being treated that way. It's very bad.
Yeah, and when you think that you're also going to get to that stage one day, it's scary.
It's very scary.
Exactly.
Very, very scary.
Anyway, so these two are sandwiching a guy. He calls himself, okay, let's spare the name. He has a song on the market called Kalu. I don't know why that song is called Kalu. And I get really upset when people tell me Nana Bakalu. Anyway, EL is here.
Hey,
He's what are you? A rapper, a musician, a sound engineer, armed robber.
Disqualify that one.
All right, so you're all three.
I'm all three and even more. I do movies, I score movies, I do poetry, I do so much.
Jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades.
Master of which one?
Master of media. So it's everything boiled up in one. Yeah.
Nice.
Deep, huh?
Yeah. Deep. Yeah, quite deep.
Yeah.
Anyway, good to see you, EL.
Yeah,
you're pretty tall. I'm not too sure. I think you're taller than the Miss Ghana.
I think I would be, but she's on some very, very high heels right now.
Yeah, you're taller than he is.
We can measure right now if you want. Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah.
Anyway, good to see all three of you. Did you watch the Ghana game?
Sadly, yes, I did.
You were not too
very
happy.
sad. You know, I don't normally watch football, but you know, anytime Black Stars is playing, I want to watch and see what's happening. And then I was at work, so we didn't close early. By the time I got home, it was time for the penalties. I was very sad. I was getting palpitations. Seriously.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So you were not really, really happy, right?
I wasn't happy. I was very sad. But at the end of the day, I'm sure they did their best.
Okay, but you follow the Black Stars a lot.
Now and then.
Okay. Who's your favorite player?
Okay. I don't really have a favorite. I like all of them.
Really?
Yeah,
Which player impressed you most in this campaign?
There's this guy. Is it Vosa?
Isaac Bossa with the French fries here. Sorry.
The French fries,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like him? He's quite solid at the back.
You know, I don't know much about football, but I saw the way he delivered and everything, and I was impressed.
In the last game, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I think he was solid in the last game.
It was like they were. Let me put it this way: it was more of a do or die. So they really put in their effort. It was rather unfortunate they didn't come out tops.
Okay. EL, did you watch the game?
Yeah, I saw the game. I think it was a pretty solid performance. It's just that our organizational skills were a little off. But I really enjoyed it.
Okay. At what point did you think that, no, this is out of our hand?
At the point whereby we kept being given so many chances to get away with stuff, and we kept making mistakes, big mistakes. You know, the referee gave us so many
And you know
many
the referee has been
chances.
punished?
He has, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Because he gave us too many chances. I think the game was actually being forced in our favor, and we weren't able to take advantage of that. So that's what.
I remember after the game, I went to a nearby shop. I wanted to get something. When I went there were a couple of guys, and one of them said, referee, my chances.
My chances.
So much
Too many chances. Too many chances. We lost.
I was just
Too many
wondering,
chances.
why
Yeah.
people are so passionate.
It's very
you know?
unfortunate, very, very unfortunate. And we could have taken advantage of it at so many points, but just there was just a small margin for us to get it in, and we weren't able to do it. So it was very unfortunate.
That night, I
Very
know.
unfortunate.
I mean, the passion was ferocious.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. And it
people-
was frustrating because too many chances just swung by, and people
just couldn't
actually
make the
went out and got drunk that night and just went to sleep.
Were you one of them?
What are you going to do at that shop?
Oh, I went to buy something.
Are you
What?
something?
Yeah.
You see?
Something.
See, it was just very frustrating. Very
Nadia,
frustrating.
how about you? Did you watch the game?
Unfortunately for me, I decided to visit my auntie that evening, and they had a blackout, so
Oh.
I couldn't actually watch the match.
Okay, but you were monitoring on the net.
Yeah, I was listening. Actually, I was listening to the commentary on radio. Yeah.
Okay, was it a tree station?
Yes.
Oh, I love the tree
I love
commentary.
it. The commentary is so. They have these proverbs and
Terms.
these words and
Yeah.
terms
Yeah,
they use
yeah.
when they are talking, and
Yeah.
it makes it rich.
From that
Yeah,
moment.
I think our performance in that particular game was a
Yes.
bit lackluster.
Yes, yes.
But yeah, anyway, I've got some messages here. Some people probably agreeing. Akosia Diepena says, I'm glued on my bed. Okay, watching
Glued
the
on the
Diva Show with the Australian Anaba with EL Rep Ghana. That's your Twitter handle.
Yeah, yeah.
He should have been a black star player. Yeah, with that height. He should have been a goalkeeper.
Scored many goals
You've scored
and caught many goals as well.
Oh, really?
Caught many balls as well.
You've done
yeah.
everything.
I've done everything from everything to everything.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Otoy, that's Fifi. Is it Cruz? Says that EL, your shades and cap though. You like it? Say it.
Thank you.
Ebenezer says that, Ebenezer Anangfi of GhanaCelebrities.com says that I'm watching the Diva Show on TV3 and Anaba is asking us to cheer on the Black Stars. For what? Really? For 10th place. All right. Eileen Esau says, just woke up in time to watch the Diva Show. Zandi Amara says, oh my God, the Miss Ghana chick is so beautiful. Why do you think she's Miss Ghana? And Captain Jolly Jones says they're waiting to watch Nanaba on TV. Well, we're already on, so tune in. And Ghana, oh gosh, I wish we were in the final. I was going to say Ghana, Nigeria.
Ghana, Nigeria would have been something, man.
I know,
It would
right?
have been amazing.
The crowd would have been massive.
Massive.
Would you have gone?
Yeah, I would definitely be there. Because Ghana, Nigeria, we have a relationship. But then if it comes to
Sweet and
competing,
sour.
oh my God,
Yeah.
it would be amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would have whacked them?
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah.
They're a pretty strong team. You
Yeah.
have to admit.
But you
that
know,
they are
in the
strong.
beginning, we didn't give them a dog's chance.
No. I think Nigerians are wild guys. They are just wild. They just know how to make stuff happen, and I think that's what they've been doing all this time. But I think if we had met them in the finals, yes, the competition is there. We're always competing with Nigerians, but I think also it would have brought us a lot closer together. So it's very close to us. And
How do you know what you're wearing?
Oh, my Louboutins. Yeah, I knew this might come up, but yes, I have a lot of spikes on my foot.
Yeah.
Because I live in a very dangerous area and I might need to.
You have jokes.
Yeah.
You do
But I
have
enjoy it.
jokes.
I enjoy it.
So you think Nigeria will take gold?
I am 100% behind Nigeria.
Yeah.
Officially, yeah.
Yeah. How about you?
I don't think I want them to.
You want them to
Yes,
win?
because Burkina scored us and it made me very sad. So I want Nigeria to score them.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about you, Nadia?
Nigeria all the way.
Wow. So we have all three supporting Nigeria.
Nigeria all the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want Nigeria to win as well. But the fact that they will rub it in for the rest of our lives.
It's true. It's very, 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 very
That's
true.
the part that hurts me so much.
And they're going to do such a good job of doing it, because if a Nigerian man says he's going to dare your top, he really does it. So we should just be prepared for that. But actually, because we are behind them, I think they will actually make it soft.
But for Burkina Faso, they are neighbors. Nigeria, they're so far away from us.
But they scored us. Have you forgotten?
So that is the only reason.
That's the reason. That's the only
It's
reason.
revenge, huh? It's
Yeah, revenge time.
Yeah.
Tell us about your project.
Okay, I'm reducing maternal mortality. My project is going to be based in the north. It's more of a community-based kind of project. So on a short-term basis, we're going to have awareness sessions where we go to markets, we'll go to communities to talk to people about, going to antenatal care, taking care of themselves, their nutrition. But on a long-term basis, I'm looking at putting up a health center. It's going to take, my plan for it is like 3 years, but I hope I'll be able to take it to a level before I hand over my crown.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. That's great. That's really great. So you're going to the northern region for Valentine.
I know,
how does
right?
your boyfriend feel about that?
I don't have a boyfriend.
Oh my God! Miss Ghana just announced on TV that she's single.
But I'm not searching.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not ready to mingle. Yeah, can you do a rap with that? Single and not ready to mingle.
You need to do a jingle about being single.
I like that. But how come sometimes some of these rap lines can be really, really sappy? I heard one the last time. He says, "My blood is full, so call me bloody fool."
Oh my God!
Yeah, and I thought that was the sappiest
How can
thing
your blood
on
be
earth.
full? How does that happen?
But you're rappers.
Oh, my goodness.
Sometimes you say very insane things.
You imagine how many people have actually driven out of my studio for saying some stuff like that,
Are you serious?
Yeah, you say something, I'm like, no, my guy, no, out. It just doesn't work. And my blood is full.
So call me bloody fool. Right, you're welcome back to the show. It's still the Diva Show live on TV3. We're discussing the African Cup of Nations and zooming into Ghana's performance at the ongoing tournament. It ends tomorrow, and the rest of the games, 2 of them actually, live on TV3. Now, somebody just sent this one. Money Loaded, I think. He says, Nana, but you can't invite EL to your studio without saying, "This is crazy, Charlie." Did I say it right? That is that. Say it. You have a crush on him. Say it.
Charlie.
Is that how he says it?
Yeah.
Say it. Say it.
This is crazy, Charlie.
Say it.
Whatever.
I don't know about that. What is that? Are we here for something?
It's a competition. Anyway, Juliet, how are you doing?
I'm great.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Okay, so I was following your post on Twitter. You were not very happy, not the least excited about Ghana's game the last time. At some point, you said, if the guy doesn't perform well, why do you make him a captain? Who were you referring to? The captain.
No, but we've got on Twitter, we've got so many coded messages. So,
so you were coding?
More like. And so if you think I was referring to somebody, I don't know. But we've got so many captains in the African Cup of Nations, so you never know who I'm referring to.
Smart beans. Anyway, Natiriel,
Yeah.
good to see you.
Thanks.
I remember Natiriel last year won the Hitmaker.
Yep.
You didn't give me some of the money. You have chopped all the money.
I don't chop the money still. I'll come and
There's
see
still
you.
more. You come
Yeah,
and see me
I'll come
still.
and see you, yeah.
It's almost a year.
Yep, I think so.
Anyway, how are things with you?
Cool.
You're putting together a Valentine's show.
Yep.
And MTN is supporting this.
Yeah, I'm supporting, yeah.
Okay, so we'll talk about it pretty soon. Did you watch the game?
I watched it.
And
I never want to talk about it because I'm very, very sad.
you don't want to talk about it?
Yeah.
Okay, you will. Bring it on.
I just wanted them to win, but they disappointed me. So I think it's a game, and in every competition there's a winner. So we should just give them the way.
Okay, who are you backing? Ghana, Nigeria, Burkina Faso. I keep saying Ghana, Nigeria.
Nigeria is going to win.
Okay, you're also for Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Okay.
Yeah, they scored us, so Burkina Faso scored us, so I think Nigeria is all the way. Yeah.
Okay. Rashida Kadri works for Joy FM. Rashida, you watched the game.
20 minutes of it.
You watched only 20 minutes?
Just 20 minutes of it. After 20 minutes, I knew it was not going to go well. I was watching it at the tavern here in the zoo, and I told, there's this guy, Slim. And after 10 minutes, I told him, Slim. No, even before the game, I told him, look, I don't have a good feeling about this game. Then he was like, really? I said, yes. If you like, let's see. After 10 minutes, I said, Slim, I'm not really sure this is going to go our way.
Next time you get such a feeling, go on your knees and pray.
No, but I even had a dream about it, and I prayed to God, don't let this happen. This is a dream I did. And in fact, it's now become a nightmare that I just want to wake up from and just forget, but it's simply not happening.
You need deliverance.
I don't.
You do.
They need deliverance, not me.
What went wrong? I mean, you are a big fan of Kwesi Appiah.
Yeah.
In fact, not just a big fan, you're a personal friend of Kwesi Appiah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but what went wrong? I mean, everybody did right and everybody did wrong. The players at a point, Ghanaian, the Black Stars, they start the game really well, and when they get a goal or two, they just lose focus and start doing their own thing on the field of play. I mean, on that day, I don't know what the Black Stars wanted again. God gave us a referee who was on our side,
who was eventually punished.
But you see, I don't want to say this person should pay the price, that person should pay the price. I think they should all come back. And like we always say, go back to the drawing board. And Kwesi Appiah he's good, but he still has to learn. He still has got a lot to learn. He really, maybe because this is his first time as head coach going into a major competition, I think he really needs to learn. I mean, the GFA now has partnerships with lots of these foreign clubs. We hear Ghanaian coaches going to Manchester City to go and understudy coaches and all. Kwesi Appiah he really needs to do a lot. Brazil 2014 is not.
You know his mentor, Arsene Wenger.
No, but please.
So I think let me make a point.
You will not make this point. I thought I was on the floor talking.
Wait, if Arsene Wenger is your mentor, then when you get to semi-finals, it's okay. It's a trophy.
Please,
you're not fun. Isn't it a trophy?
Nanaba, listen. Yes. We're not getting there. Okay, let's talk about Kwesi Appiah and the Black Stars.
But we're on that point.
We're not. We're so not. We're so not.
Oh my God.
Leave my Arsenal alone. I'm still an Arsenal fan, and I'm gonna be an Arsenal fan. Okay, so this is what I'm saying.
You can't fit anywhere else. Okay.
This is what I'm saying. So, Kwesi Appiah, the Brazil 2014 World Cup, if indeed we qualified, because remember we have Zambia to beat. That's not going to be an easy thing. And I remember when we beat Niger and got into the quarterfinal and the Cote d'Ivoire were out, we're like, oh, this is going to be a walk in the park. This is going to be a walk in the park. Now we know there's nothing like a walk in the park anymore. So if the African Cup of Nations wasn't a walk in the park, then what's the Brazil 2014 World Cup going to be?
It's a pushover. Juliet, let me come to you. What do you think went wrong?
I think so many things went wrong on the day. Apart from the Niger game that the Black Stars played in the African Cup of Nations, all the games that they played, they were shaky. And clearly you could see that the team, they were not gelling well. The pitch had is no excuse for the Black Stars to perform like they did. And on the day, I think Burkina Faso came onto the field and they wanted it more than the Black Stars. I don't know if they are always content with their third and fourth plays that they play. And for me, I think some other things also went wrong in terms of maybe substitution-wise and everything during the game, because you saw that John Pinto came out with a hamstring injury, which is eventually has ruled him out for like 6 months. For like 1 month, 2 weeks.
6 weeks.
Yeah, 6 weeks. And you bring Harrison Affo, who has adapted in the left back position for the tournament. You bring him to the right back position. We've got a left back in the person of Richard Kisi-Boateng on the bench. What prevented Kwesi Appiah? I know it gets to a point when the pressure is too much, and it happened in that game. What prevented him from bringing him the left back position instead of pushing Kojo Asamoah to the left back? I wouldn't take anything away from Kojo Asamoah, but personally for me, we've seen him play in the midfield role in 2010 when people thought he was going to be our new Stephen Appiah. He didn't show anything. He didn't blow my mind away. We went to 2012. The same thing happened. And for me, I think Kwesi Appiah has watched him in training and so many times, and he thinks the kind of player Coach Asamoah is, if you put him at the left back position, he coming forward, it wouldn't be the right choice for so many people, but he coming forward anytime he attacks, it kind of takes the pressure away from him a bit. And the twice that he did that in our game against DR Congo, that is when he scored and created an assist. When he's in the middle, there's a lot of pressure on him, but I think for him, the kind of level he has gotten to playing in Juventus, that's the biggest you can go in this. So I think things like that shouldn't be too difficult for him to adjust. But individual play also cost the Black Stars. Because you take a player like Derek Boateng, we've seen Derek Boateng play so many times for the Black Stars. He has been immense for the team in some time back, but I think his performance this African Cup of Nations, it raises eyebrows, and you ask yourself, is it this same Derek Boateng that people used to know? And it's a worry because you see people going outside when people are not happy. When the whole nation comes to a standstill, they are watching the Black Stars, just for you to deliver in 90 minutes and you let the whole nation down, I think is a problem.
Okay, you're very emotional.
That's just the reason why I just say that. You see, if we want to go all out and out and say that this person did that person did that, trust me, I'm going to end up crying. Because they hurt me so bad. No, but I mean, I remember that when you went to PE and you were telling me that you were shaky and all, what did I tell you? I told you that, look, these boys are good. They've given me some hope. Because like almost every day I'm on BB with them. And what goes on in camp, everything, they tell me about a lot of the things that go on. Rashida, this is what happened in training today, and this is what is going to happen on the pitch tomorrow in our game. And look, I was in cloud 9, and so I sort of had some belief in them. And now I can't even ask them, so what happened? I haven't been able to talk to them. The only person I've been speaking to is John Pinto, asking him if he's fine, and then Wakaso also asking if everything is fine in camp. The rest, I can't because I think they would end up crying, and I'll end up crying. So I just don't want to go to, but they should all come back. Watch all the games they played. They are going to be playing 6 games tomorrow. Their 6th game tomorrow. So they should come back and watch all the games they played. I'm sure when they do that, this person will know that I did that. Yeah, I mean, it's the best way. I can't point out your mistakes to you. Sit back and watch all the games you watched. 90 minutes for 6.
That is if they have learned or if they've admitted that something went wrong.
So at this point when you're not playing in the final, you can't see that something went wrong.
You never know. Maybe they are content with the third.
So you were chucked in the middle.
Yeah.
What do you think?
You see, to add to what she said, in the beginning of the match, we were playing good. After we scored the first goal, then I realized that we are lacking, focus. Because, whenever we are playing the football, you need to communicate to each other. But at a point in time, the referee also favored us. But, we could have taken advantage of that. I don't know what happened. And, we keep making mistakes. And you see, anytime we play the football, then we need to know that it is a competition. And when you win, it favors you. But Wakaso is the player that I chose. He's a very good guy. And I think we are lacking one player too, Dede Ayew. Because Dede Ayew has been a guy that's always take Ghana forward. Even if, it's true.
Because he was there last year. We got to the semi-final.
No, but you see, Dede Ayew knows how to control the ball. Like, he communicates to his players and then talk to them sometimes. And I think that is what is going to help us to go to the final. But because we don't have him, we just lose the match.
But I don't really think he's a Dede Mania. I mean, if you want to face facts, Dede Ayew, fine. He doesn't do it all alone. He does it with other players, 10 other players on the field of play.
But you think he has that
if he is
factor?
Important, we can't take away the fact that we need that guy in our team. Okay, his dad at a point was having issues with the GFA. He was having issues with his teammates and all of them. What happened? He was managed because of his importance to the team. I don't know what it is that the FA officials and whoever are there cannot talk to these boys. If you think they have issues, if you think you have problems with them, if you think they create problems in camp, what you have to do, you just have to talk to them and manage them. They're humans like you and me. They're humans like yourselves at the GFA office. So what's it? I mean,
I've got a message here for you from Mr. Odoy, who says that Nanaba, tell Rashidat that the Black Stars drawing board is broken. You're saying we should go back to the drawing board?
As long as we still have carpenters around, they should still get a new one and fix it.
There's actually one trust me,
Brazil 2014, is not going to be a child's play at all. It's so
England
not
is
going to
winning
be.
that.
And they shouldn't.
Why do you why?
Well, no.
No, but we must face facts. It's not going to be child's play.
And you see, before our team can be a successful one, unless we maintain one team and we keep bringing new players. Understand, which lacks focus.
Okay, let's talk about your Valentine program. What are you doing?
It's all about Material and Friends Valentine Street Carnival. Because in the beginning, I just said to myself that I want to do a thank you concert.
Diva Show TV.
Right, you're welcome back, and EL just joined Rashidat and Juliet. They're both here discussing the Black Stars and the entire Cup of Nations in South Africa. I've got a number of messages here. Hey, Arsenal fans, give me a break, please. Kwesi Appiah himself said it, that Arsene Wenger is his mentor. Please, don't cut me some slack.
Yeah, but we will not cut you any slack.
Kwesi supports Arsenal.
Exactly.
We won't cut you any slack. Why do you have to make this wild comparison?
Which one is the wild comparison?
Why?
That is
Is
mentor.
EPL the same as African Cup of Nations?
No.
So
I
why
only
do you
said
have
something. I said
What?
that's his mentor. You don't want to outwit
And so
your
why
mentor.
why did you just talk
You want
about
to be on the same
Arsene
level.
Wenger and
So he's
trophies and
aspiring to
Kwesi Appiah
get
and
to
trophies?
us. I mean, Arsene Wenger is a professor.
We will not cut you any slack.
Isn't he the professor?
It's not more, just like Antoinette is also, he looks up to Mourinho, so...
Yeah. Which one is that?
Lucio
the Cape
Antonio
Verde,
escaped.
the air traffic controller.
Yeah.
My
He's nice,
God.
right?
Yeah. Nice house.
He's fine.
Okay. Adeyanka, okay, that's a very big name. It's a mouthful. Talking about Auntie Martha. Amate Benna, thanks for your message. Nana Kwame says that, Nana Kwame Mafu says, if this is the kind of performance we're going to show in Brazil, then I bet you we'll come home after the group stage.
You've not qualified.
This one here says that nobody's bigger than the Black Stars. If you feel you're bigger than the Stars, you will be excluded from the squad.
I think he's talking about the DIU.
Well, yeah. And this one just in the Ghana lineup versus Mali. I understand Dauda, Afo, Kisi, Boy, Jonathan Mensah, Anan. Is he all right now?
Really?
Bedu, Asante, Wakaso, Achu, Boachi, Yadom. They're fine suddenly.
No,
They're right.
They've
all
right,
been
but not
fine.
100%.
Yeah.
They have all been fine.
They're almost there.
Since our game with Niger, they've been fine. I mean, there was a press conference, right, where the GFA spokesperson, Sani Dara, announced that Richmond Wachiadom is fine, Anthony Annan, I think there were three of them, Richmond, Wachiadom, Wakasu and Annan. He said they were fine and they had started training and all of that, so no point anyway.
No point. Should we probably start playing two strikers up front? I'm not so comfortable with this one up front thing.
I think for the Black Stars, it has always been like that. Maybe a striker and maybe a supporting person in the.
But it hasn't helped.
Yeah, it hasn't helped. But for me, I don't know
How many
why.
times have the strikers scored anyway?
Yeah.
Oh, Asamoah Gyan is our top striker.
Yeah, with 31 goals, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
But he still has two goals more to break up Eddie Pele's record.
Break up
yeah.
Eddie Pele's
So
record.
it's still okay, but I think for me, as Asamoah Gyan, the responsibilities are getting too much because if you're a captain, being a captain is a separate job of even being a striker, and you've got to be mentally, you have to be tough. We all see that what the likes of Stephen Appiah they've done for the country. So if you are supposed to be leading a team and you have to be dragging the team along with like on the winning side, you have to be
When
tough.
you're not scoring also.
You have to be tough. And saying when he was not scoring and he said he's not under any pressure, it's a lie.
And when he scored once, he said, "Hey, stop bleating and blubbing." No yappering loud.
Maybe he's the only person who understands what
we have interpreted it for him.
For him.
Yes.
Oh,
That's what it meant.
I mean, that's what it means.
Yeah.
If you're talking, I do
Boys
that.
Casa.
More
That's what it means.
Well, boys casa.
Boys
Yeah,
casa.
boys
Yeah,
casa.
exactly.
It's true.
That's just what it
basically
means. Boys
what it means.
casa.
Boys
So
casa.
this one is Ghana for casa.
Monjaka Casa Casa.
And my girls.
Well,
casa.
but I think it even helps in
Ghana
a way
girls is
because
the
you know
Okay.
when you put a bit of maybe pressure or maybe a bit of fire on him, it sometimes works and it pushes him to perform. But I think he should step up because being a captain and a striker and being our leading striker for the Black Stars, it's not an easy task.
Okay, I've got this one here from Deborah Vanessa. You know Debbie.
Uncle Obama.
Uncle Obama. She says, watching you guys, tell Juliet I'm feeling her honesty and I like the red-haired lady's vim, Rashida. As for EL, he dogged me and I'm sad. How can you dog Sister Debbie?
I'd like to make a public apology to Debbie. I'm sorry. I love you, baby. I'll call you one of these days. Very soon. We are all mourning the death of, or the demise of the Black Stars. So after that, we shall all come back.
Is that why you came here in black and red?
Yes, that's how I mourn. Black and red.
Some swagger. Morning with swag.
But on a more serious note, I think that those who've had previous experiences with the African Cup of Nations who went into this one, I think they've been overshadowed by the debutants. All of them, they have been overshadowed. Who gave Wakasu the Dogs chance?
None.
Nobody. Okay, apart from Richmond Wachiadom, who's warmed our bench since he, in fact,
He needs a seatbelt.
Yeah, I think he really does. And then we also didn't see Richard Kisi Boateng play. But look at Solomon Asante.
Yeah.
Look at him in our last game. He was all over the place.
Yeah.
I mean, he was.
But sometimes
He was just.
by the might.
Not sometimes. He was really bullied.
He's
They used
targeted.
him as some specimen on the field or something.
Yeah.
I think he was the only player who was able to take on players. He was the only player who inspired even the attack.
Exactly, he was all over the place. You look at defense, Solomon Asante is there. Midfield, he's there. Next thing, there's an action somewhere in front, and he's there. And I was like, where does this guy get his energy from?
He's a major
So
threat.
only God knows what would have happened if Richard Kisi Boateng had gotten his chance at his natural left back position. Kwesi Appiah, what was he thinking? I think sometimes he got too carried away. Honestly, he really got too carried
away. I like to go for the word nervous. I think he was nervous sometimes.
Nervous? Kwesi Appiah.
nervous.
I mean,
If
I thought
he's
it
looking
reflected.
nervous, maybe the cameras
And
sometimes.
traumatized.
no, you see,
I remember that. I think Farah Mongazi of the BBC said he looks like. At first, he was saying, "Okay, he's calm. He looks okay." When we started the game, and when they scored, and now Petropa was all over the pitch, and he was like, "He looks like a man who has lost his
He
keys."
should go and work on the team in Zimbabwe.
No, Nanaba,
Yeah.
I think that Maxwell Konedu has also been a blessing to the Black Stars team. He's really done really well. You know, some small thing I was asking around, and I got to know that he really reads the game very well. He interprets the games to Kwesi Appiah a lot of times, and I think he's a very good reader of the game. He's been a blessing to us far more than anyone has been. Yeah, not to take anything away from Kwesi Appiah, he's done well, but he got a lot of support from Maxwell.
Let's quickly go for this visual, because when Ghana
decided to do
we
their
did
thing.
what we did, we captured some scenes from the Trade Fair Center.
It's tough luck. For the last 3 Nations Cup, it's been tough. We come this far and we lose out. But what can you do? It's soccer. It's part of the excitement. 1 minute you're down, 1 minute you're up, and then you're down, and then you're out. But we're hoping to beat Burkina Faso and have a chance to show the Nigerians like we always do. I honestly think that we would have had a chance to beat the Nigerians. I don't think that the Burkinabes can beat them.
No, I'm not feeling bad. I'm not feeling dull. I'm okay. At least the game. They won it. We lost it. We take it.
Do you think they did their best?
Oh yeah, they did. They try. The boys try a lot. At least look these stretches. This monkey stretcher. This cow pushes. It's bad, man. We like it. We take it like that. Next time we will know work out our game. We will do well.
I think Kwesi Appiah's tactics was not the best, because if you look at what he really did, I don't understand, because Wakasu is our main man. He kicked the penalty and he scored. So why then, if you really took him out to try to win the game, so why then didn't you win the game based on the 90 minutes and then the 30 extra minutes? And then you I don't know. You know this. I don't just know. I'm down. I don't know what to say. I'm dumbfounded. I don't know what to say.
I'm personally disappointed. 1 goal up. Come on. I was expecting us to keep the lead and even add more goals, but they equalized and won on penalties. I wouldn't blame the coach in particular, but it's all good. It's all good. And we hope we'll make it the 3rd and 4th. We can win the 3rd position, and at least it's better than nothing.
It's heartbreaking. It's very, very bad. We don't feel good at all. That's bad. We didn't expect that.
I think they have to work hard, because I think the Malians too are going to strive hard, because Nigeria scored them and they are very wild now, so they have to just work harder.
I think we can really make it because looking at the match that we played with Mali, yeah, we played better than them, so I think we can still repeat a win. Yeah, I think we are going to learn from our mistakes since the sad event happened for the last time.
Right, so we are coming up against Mali once again, and if you watch that game against Nigeria, I mean Mali and Nigeria, they were bullied. I mean the Nigerians had a game plan and they delivered according to the gospel of Stephen Keshi. A great game it was. I don't think that Mali will just allow us to beat them. I mean, it's like a repetition of last year.
I mean, Nanaba, history tells it all. Last year we saw it. We met Mali in the group stages, and then we came to meet them in the knockout stage. We beat them in the group stage, and then they beat us in the knockout stage.
Rika, we don't like it.
We don't even want.
Who remembers who was third or who was fourth? Who was fourth last year?
Ghana.
You see, you don't even. Come
yeah,
on,
we're fourth. Mali beat us.
Mali
Who
beat
was fourth last year?
That's the
Ghana
whole
was
point.
fourth.
See, you had to make an effort to remember. We don't really need it. Who won it?
I think I remember because we played. What are you expecting tomorrow? Your predictions? We have to go for tomorrow.
I think it's going to be anybody's game, but I am still sticking with Burkina Faso to make a surprise.
Okay, EL says Nigeria all the way.
I'm still feeling Nigeria. I think they have what it takes to win this game.
Okay, Rashida.
This tournament is full of surprises, so expect another surprise tomorrow. Burkina Faso could just nick another one in there.
But you're from Burkina Faso? Oh, no, it's not.